Hello, I'm Dr. Brannick Riggs. I'm the Vice President of Medical Education for doTERRA International. As I travel, I get asked the question by many of you about how do you talk to doctors and get them excited about doTERRA. I thought today I would address this issue, including my own story, some recommendations on how to develop these relationships, and then perhaps a little caution about them. Developing partnerships with local physicians and practices is very important. I would look at this. Here's what doctors need. Number 1, experience. Number 2, research. Number 3, drive. And number 4, relationship. So first, they need an experience. You can share your own experiences with oils, but remember that they're hearing about all sorts of patients' experiences with things in their practice. Usually, just hearing about your story will not convince them to start recommending essential oils. They need a personal or a family experience. Once they see the power that an oil has to alter physiology, they become interested. Now, next, you have to speak their language. We are trained to speak the language of science. We need research to support what we have seen. There are 2 main sites that I use in my everyday practice. Aromatic Science is a great site for all things essential oil. There you will find things listed by oil, by chemical constituent of the oil, or by body system. The other site that I refer to often is the National Institute of Health PubMed site. PubMed comprises more than 30 million citations for biomedical literature from around the world. Remember a couple of tricks as you search these sites. Don't just search the common name of the essential oil. Lavender essential oil can also be searched as Lavandula angustifolia. Some of the doTERRA oils are blends, such as frankincense and copaiba. When looking at research for these oils, you'll want to choose a name of one of those listed on the bottle. Frankincense is a blend of 4 types of boswellia to give us a more full spectrum of chemistry of this beautiful oil, and copaiba is the same. That's really it. As physicians, we're fairly simple creatures. Give us an experience, point us in the direction where we can find out more, and we're like a toy car. Wind us up, point us in the right direction, and away we go. Lastly, let me remind you of how this interaction is similar to any of those that you already manage. Relationship is key. Just as you would not go knocking on doors in your neighborhoods to teach people that you don't even know about essential oils, you would also not call hospitals or physicians that you've never met to teach them about these gifts of the earth. This would greatly hinder the efforts of doTERRA in developing long-term relationships with the medical profession. These should be your family physicians or your friend or family member that's in the medical field. The relationship should already be built on genuine respect and love, and then recommending an oil that can be helpful to them. Please treat these relationships just as you would any other. This is what you do. Physicians have chosen our profession because we love taking care of people. We are not likely to give up our careers to build an essential oil business. We've spent 11+ years in post-high school education to create a career that we love and enjoy. Lastly, when it comes to physicians selling something out of their offices, there are ethics involved and in some countries, laws involved. We hold in high esteem the trust that patients give us when seeking advice from us for their medical care. We must be able to recommend care based on an unbiased opinion. In some countries, if we are to benefit financially from a recommendation, we must disclose that to the patient before they decide what to do. Please keep those things in mind as you approach our physician friends. Now, usually I end my talk saying thank you for your time and attention. This time, I would like to end slightly different. Thank you to all of our healthcare heroes. Thank you to all of our first responders who deal with challenges on the front lines. Thank you to all of the hospital workers who serve the sickest of the sick, putting themselves at risk to help others. And thank you to all of the primary care providers and staff who are losing sleep at night worrying about their at-risk patients and those that have already become ill. Thank you for all the nurses who advocate for their patients on a minute-by-minute basis. And thank you to all of the support staff that make the healthcare system work. You are all amazing, and we are grateful for your service. Thank you.